Visiting Portugal is a great choice, particularly if you like all things maritime related, as Portugal stretches for 800 kilometers along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. It is graced with Lisbon as its capital city, which sits at the entrance of the majestic River Tagus. Wherever you choose to go, Portugal is bound not to disappoint, and you will be amazed at how much you can pack in when you visit this small but exciting country. Welcome to Things to Do channel. We publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell to be updated on our latest videos. Here are 10 things to do in Portugal. Marvel at the Oceanario de Lisboa. The Oceanarium in Lisbon is one of the best places to come in the city if you are traveling with children, and it is dedicated to educating the public on marine conservation. The aquarium is full of a variety of creatures, and you will find 4 separate ecosystems that are divided geographically to represent the Antarctic, Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Just some of the critters you will find here include sharks, rays, sea otters, and penguins. Sunbathe on Matosinhos Beach. Matosinhos Beach sits to the north of Porto and is made up of a long strip of golden sand that is flanked by a promenade. Locals flock here, especially in the summer months, and you will find lifeguards on duty, which means that this is a good choice for families with young children who can bathe here with peace of mind. Beach activities include soccer and volleyball, and you will also find lots of opportunities for water sports. When the swell is good, you can even go surfing here. Go canoeing at Furnas Lake. One of the top spots in Azores is Furnas Lake, which is a crater lake known for its blue waters, tinged with green that sits on hills covered in mud volcanoes and hot springs. If you like brooding volcanic landscapes, then this is not to be missed. And you can go hiking past the calderas or take to the waters and go canoeing, which allows you to get up close to the amazing multi-hued waters. Explore the Castelo de Guimarães. Castelo de Guimarães has the claim to fame of being the place where the first monarch of Portugal, Dom Afonso Henriques, was born. It would have once been the capital of Portugal, the ancient name of Portugal, and is another UNESCO World Heritage Site in the country. The castle dates from the 10th century and has been slightly modified over the years. Although much of the structure is as it would have been, you can still see the spot where Dom Afonso was baptized in the São Miguel Chapel, and visit the Torre de Menagem at the center of the complex. Take a train across the 25th of April Bridge. This large suspension bridge is one of the most recognizable sights in Lisbon and offers you the best views of the city. Unlike some other suspension bridges, there is no pedestrian walkway here, but you can drive or take a train across and enjoy the River Tagus that sprawls beneath you. The bridge also has the claim to fame of having the biggest span in all of Europe, so this is a pretty special spot to visit if you are in Lisbon. Admire the archaeological treasures in Évora. Set in the province of Alentejo is Évora, which is known for its Roman history after the Romans settled here in 57 BC. As a result, you will find the ruins of a Roman temple here that is thought to have been built between the 2nd and 3rd centuries. After the Roman invasion in Évora was recaptured by Christian armies, which explains the presence of the Sé, a cathedral consecrated in 1204 and built in the Romanesque, Baroque, and Gothic styles. Visit the Palácio da Bolsa. Palácio da Bolsa in Porto is an unexpected stop on the itinerary, as this used to be the main stock exchange building in the city. Dating from the 19th century when it was built by local merchants, this is another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can expect beautiful galleries as well as extravagant furnishings. One of the main attractions in the palace is the Arabian Room, which is designed in the style of the Alhambra in the neighboring Granada in Spain. Walk along Cabo de Roca. The Cabo de Roca is one of the most famous coastal trails in all of Europe and sits in the west of Portugal. It is part of the wider Sintra Cascais National Park and is known for its pretty scenery that takes you along the Atlantic coast, so that you pass beaches, rugged cliffs, and an elegant lighthouse along the way. Another reason to walk along the trail is to enjoy the flora and fauna that you will find along the way, and keen bird watchers will notice a huge section of bird life here to admire. Explore Ria Formosa Natural Park. Created in order to protect the unique ecosystem of the marshlands of Algarve, Ria Formosa Natural Park is made up of a large lagoon and coastline that stretches for 60 kilometers. Here you will find an array of landscapes, such as sand dunes, marshes, salt pans, and small inlets and lakes. If you like bird watching, then you are in for a treat, as you will find a range of species here, and there are various viewing platforms all over the park, where you can observe the animals at close quarters. Take a trip to Porto Moniz. Porto Moniz rises above the sea and sits atop dramatic volcano cliffs. That means that it has some of the best views in Portugal. It is known for its swimming pool surrounded by rock formations, and other attractions in Porto Moniz include the Madeira Aquarium and the João Baptista Fort.